Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all. Welcome you all in this session. I hope every one of you is fine. All right, so what we are going to start today is today we are going to start some questions. So we will do some questions, some MCQs of Macmillan, and we will also do its concept. So not only questions we are practicing in today's session, but we will also do the concept of those questions. So let's start module B, and the name of the module B is HRM for your ABM paper, Advanced Bank Management. So every week we will do one module. So today we are doing module B, then next week, next Sunday we will do module C, then module D and module A. So this is the entire series of the Macmillan MCQs of paper ABM. All right. So one request from you all that if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe the channel. And if you feel sessions are helpful to you, then you can like the session as well. All right. So let's proceed with our session. So round about 25 questions are there in today's session. So you have to tell me what is the answer of each and every question. All right. And then I'll give you the explanation. Okay. So let's proceed with our session. I hope everything is okay. Audibility and visibility. Let me confirm it. All right. Now, what does the first question says? Robert Owen and Charles Babbage have given perspective regarding people management. What were they? So, what were the perspectives given by Robert Owen and Charles Babbage related to their human? So, we know that every individual is different. Okay, the perception is also different. My perception would be different from your perception. Now, what Robert Owen and Charles Babbage has given the perception regarding people management. So, it was Robert Owen believed that in better working conditions for workers, while Charles Babbage focused on the division of labor. So, Robert Owen has conducted one experiment, and in that experiment, Robert Owen has concluded that the workers they were not giving good condition. So it's the duty of the company that company should provide better conditions for workers so that they can work properly. While Charles Babbage has said that we should not give the entire work as a whole. We should divide the work into small pieces and then we should allocate those work to our employees. So that is what said by Robert Owen and Charles Babbage. I hope this question is clear to you. So what Robert Owen has said is that advocate of better working conditions. So Robert Owen has said that humans are what? Humans are vital machines. They are important machines for the company. So that is why it's our responsibility to give them good condition. And Charles Babbage has said that division of labor means work should be divided into small and manageable activities so that it becomes easy for everyone to understand. All right. Now, so Frederick Taylor has also given the concept of scientific management approach. The work should be done in a scientific management means new technology, new techniques should be provided to the workers so that they can do their best. And some of the major assumptions was of Frederick Taylor that was the task should be broken down into simple units so that it becomes easy to understand everyone. Then people will do any kind of activity in return of the money. Yes, it's correct. If people are doing any activity, then in return they also want something. So in return, the company should give them the fair compensation. And the best technology should be used by the people. Now, next question number two. A case study is there. So what does the case study say is that a major public sector bank recently implemented what? A performance appraisal system. So a bank has implemented performance appraisal system. What is performance appraisal? The appraisal is given to you on the basis of the performance of employee. So to see that how much employee has performed throughout the its life or throughout the year in the company. So according to that, the appraisal is given. Now, in this performance appraisal, the bank focused mainly on numerical targets. Why? To boost employee productivity. After half a year means after 6 months, although task completion rates were improved, but middle level managers they have raised the concern that Employee engagement is not done properly. Team collaboration was not done properly. Customer experience was very bad. See, basically, this public sector bank, it focused on numerical targets and it ignored the qualitative targets. So this created interdepartmental friction, project delays, and increased attrition. So this created the like delays in all the project. Okay, the conflict was there, and it increased what? It increased the way how they have to do their work. So it basically increased the questioning process, that why this could not happen in a limited time. So what is the key weakness in this approach? What should the HR department do to rectify it? So this was the basically this was the problem that arose. Now to improve such kind of problem, what rectification the HR department will do? What is the key weakness? So because from this case study, from this scenario, we have experienced that the bank majorly focused on numerical targets. And when bank was focusing on numerical targets, so qualitative targets were ignored. So excessive dependence on quantitative targets. Integrate 360-degree feedback. So there was the excess dependence on quantitative measures, and to improve this, the bank should use 360-degree feedback to improve the qualitative criteria. So this is the answer. Why 360-degree? So that bank should know that what they have done in the past. They have focused more on numerical targets. So employee engagement was very less, customer experience was very bad, and team building, team collaboration was very bad. So 360-degree will help this to rectify it. Option A. Now next, question number 3. Method most is suitable when number of employees is very large and pair-wise comparison is required. So in the question only the answer is given. So what is that method? We know that in performance appraisal there are two types of methods. Some methods are traditional methods and some methods are modern methods. Now in traditional methods, what we have? In traditional methods, we have ranking method, we have rating method, then we have comparison method, then we have paired comparison method, forced distribution method. So these are all the methods in traditional approach. Similarly, in modern approach, what different methods we have? We have 360-degree, we have bars, we have assessment centers, then we have management by objective, we have management by exception, then we have 720-degree appraisal. So these are all the methods in modern methods of performance appraisal. These are all the techniques. Now, which method is suitable when number of employees is very large? See, when the number of employees is less, we can use comparison method. We can easily compare employees, like employee A can be compared to employee B. When the organization is having very less employees. But if the organization is very large, employees are in very large number, so in that case, paired comparison method is used. Okay, so in this we will make the pair. We will make the pair like AB is compared with CD. EF is compared with GH. So this is what? This is the paired comparison method. So as you can see, in comparison method, it is okay in comparison method where each employee is compared on certain selected factors. Like employee A is compared on the basis of leadership. Employee A is compared on the basis of punctuality. Employee A is compared on the basis of hard work with employee B. So in this, single employee is compared. It is known as factor comparison method. But when the number of employees is large, it becomes difficult to compare and rank them. So in this case, we use what? We use the paired comparison method. All right, when the number of employees is large, so in that case, we use paired comparison method. All right. Now, straight ranking method is what? Similarly, the ranks are provided. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 means rank is given according to the work the individuals have performed in the company. Graphic rating scale is what? That is, rating is provided. Like I will ask you that employee A, what how much marks you will give in punctuality, how much rating? So you will give 4 out of 5 in punctuality. In hard work, you will give 3 out of 5. So this is what the graphic rating. Similarly, when you order anything, okay, and when you receive that order, so you give rating. If you like that product too much, you give 5 out of 5. If you like product average, you will give 3 or 4. So it is just like that. And forced distribution, this we will study when we will do this question. All right. Understood all the three types of methods? Now, question number 4. Three statements are there. It is based on the Holland topology. So, what does the Holland topology says that? See, Holland topology personality, what it says that according to the personality, the individual should do their work. Means if my personality is like um, I love to do physical activities. Okay, I have more strength to do any work, so I can become mechanic. I can become a worker. I can become farmer. So the job should match the individual personality. Means job should match with the personality of individual. Personality of individual. So like the Holland has given 6 types of personality, and this you can learn as at RASEC. What is RASIC? That is R for realistic, A for artistic, I for investigative, S for social, E for enterprising, and C for conventional. So if you prefer physical activities, if you love to like if you have a lot of strength, then you can do the work of mechanic, drill press operator. If you are a practical sort of person, you are stable sort of person. If you are investigative, like you love to do investigations, you love to find the solution for any problem, you love thinking, understanding, you are very much analytical, a curious sort of person, then you could become biologist, you could become mathematician, you could become news reporter if you want to do the investigations. If you are a such type of person, like you love people around you, you love to make community, you love to be in a group, so you can become a social worker, you can become a teacher, you can become a psychologist. So if you are sociable, friendly, or cooperative sort of person. If you are a conventional sort of person, conventional means like you love to do what you are doing, means from the past 10 years you are doing the same type of work, okay with that. You don't want to add any extra skills. Okay, you don't want to learn anything new in your life. You are okay with the old type of methods in which you are working. So if you are such type of person, then you could become accountant, corporate manager, bank teller, file clerk. Enterprising is what if you are an energetic type of person, means you always want that everyone around you should listen what you are saying. You can influence other people better. You can persuade other people better. So you could become a like salesman, or you could become a lawyer, you could become small business manager. And artistic means if you love art, if you love painting, if you love drawing, so you could become painter if you are an imaginative sort of person. So this is said by the Holland, given by Holland, and it is known as Holland typology of personality. Very, very important. So what does the statement says that an individual with an investigative personality type is described as analytical, original, curious, and independent? Yes. Conventional type prefers rule-regulated, orderly activities suited to rules like account or bank teller. See, in conventional we have na bank teller, file clerk, correct? And it is based on matching. Holland theory is based on matching an individual's personality with their job. So this is also correct. So we can say henceforth all the three statements are correct. All right. Now next, a highly competitive officer who sets tight deadline, multitask, and hates waiting is likely to be. A person who loves to have tight deadline, who do multiple tasks at the same time, and who hates waiting is likely to be what type of person that is known as? So it is a type A with high need for achievement. Means they want to achieve everything in their life as soon as possible. They do multiple activities at the same time. So two types of personality has been discussed: type A personality and type B personality. So type A personality, this type A and type B personality have been given by Friedman, Mayer and Ray Roseman. They have mentioned these characteristics. So type A personality, if a person is having type A personality, it means they are restless by nature. So he always moves, walks, eats rapidly. That person is very impatient. That person does not like to get waited by others. That person is a multitasker. See, at this point is the point where many bankers will make mistake. They will see multitasker, they will take that multitasker is a good thing, so they will take type B personality. No. Type A personality means multitasker means they are doing several tasks at the same time. One task is not completed, still they are going to next task. Second one is not completed, again they are moving to the third task. So it means they are scheduling more and more in less time, usually does not complete one thing before starting on another. So that is type A. Does not have time to relax and enjoy life. Whereas type B personality people, they have just the opposite characteristics of type A. Type B personality, they are more relaxed. They have time. They keep their professional and personal life separate. They have a balanced outlook in life. Option B. Next, what are the relational EHRM activities? Recruitment, training, payroll, processing, or performance management. So in relational EHRM, recruitment comes, training comes, performance management comes. So relational means having a relation which connects two of the things. But payroll processing is not a part of relational. So 1, 2, and 4, option B is the correct answer. So in EHRM, we have operational EHRM, relational EHRM, and transformational. Operational means that is related to your daily activities. Daily activities means doing your administrative task like maintaining payroll, giving salary, purchasing raw material, selling products. So that is operational. And relational means that creates a connection, interaction between HR and their employees. So recruitment, training, performance management, these comes under relational. And payroll processing is the part of operational EHR. All right. So that is why option B is the correct answer. Next, a newly promoted branch manager feels stressed because HO expect business growth. Okay. Staff expect supportive leadership and customers they expect fast service. So they feel stressed. Why? Because what type of conflict person is suffering from their role? Inter conflict, intra conflict, role stagnation, or role erosion. Stressed because one person, okay, single person is performing multiple activities at the same time. Now, see, if I ask you that you have to complete this task as soon as possible with minimal time. And at the same time, I'm asking you that there should be no error. It should be error free. So you only tell me how could two things can be done at the same time? Means you are also asking that the work should be completed before time as soon as possible. So if work is completed on time, but we cannot give you 100% surety that it will be error free. There might be some errors because we are doing the task in a hurry. So there are chances that error may happen. So that is what it is creating a intra role conflict. When you are having conflict in your own role means at the same time I'm asking you to become efficient and effective. So that is intra role conflict. Next, question number 8. Five statements are given to you. You have to tell which is the correct statement. Ethical practice is a key competency for HR professionals. Yes, those who are HR professionals, they have to maintain ethics in the company also. Correct. Now, business acumen includes understanding financial principles and industry. Business acumen means everything related to business. So it includes understanding the financial principles, helping employees, seeing the industry trends, industry pattern. Relationship management helps improve collaboration. Yes, if a good relation is there between a superior and subordinate, so it will help in improving collaboration also. Critical evaluation involves analyzing data for better decision making. Critical evaluation means if you are evaluating anything, if you are testing anything, if you are assessing anything, you need to analyze each and every minute thing for making better decision. Then only company can make better decision if they have analyzed every minute data. Correct. And consultation means what? Offering expert advice to employees. This is also correct. So all the five statements are correct. Option A. Done. Next, question number 9, assertion and reasoning. Assessment centers, assertion is saying about assessment centers. Now, why assessment centers are used? Okay, this assessment centers, it is a topic under, it comes under which topic? It comes under the performance appraisal. Assessment centers, and this is the modern method of performance appraisal. It is a modern method of performance appraisal. Assessment centers are used mainly to test multiple skills. Why? To test multiple skills of a candidate. I want to test your communication skill. I want to test your technical skill. I want to test your financial skills. So in this, what I will use assessment centers. So in assessment centers like role playing are there, in basket exercise are there. So I will put you in that circumstances so to check your different skills. So these are used for managerial selection, means for the high level selection. Yes, that is why I'm testing multiple skills. Na? Multiple skills are tested when you are I'm choosing you, I'm appointing you for the position, for the high level position. That is why assessment centers are used. These are used because they simulate real job situations, yes, to assess competencies. So I need to test multiple skills, I need to test multiple competencies. That is why I'm using assessment centers. So both the statements are correct and R is the correct explanation. See, in assertion and reasoning sort of questions, two things you have to make clear in your mind. First is you have to see that are these two statements correct? Assertion is correct, reasoning is correct. Okay. Then second thing you have to see that are these two statements related to each other. So when both the statements are correct, then after that you have to check one more thing, whether the relation is or not. If assertion is correct or reasoning is wrong, or reasoning is correct, assertion is wrong, then you can easily find out the answer. But when both the statements are correct, then you have to see that whether R correctly explains A or not. See over here, R correctly explains A. Assessment centers, these are used for managerial selection. Why? Because they simulate real job situations to assess different competencies of employee. So option A is the correct answer. Next, assertion and reasoning. Forced distribution method reduces leniency error. Yes, it reduces the error. Now, employees are placed in a fixed performance category. Yes. So to improve the biasness, okay. So to improve the you can say uh, impartiality. That is why employees they are placed in a fixed performance categories. Now, what is fixed performance category? This is so in this method, employees are placed into different performance categories according to a fixed distribution curve. Like I say, from 100% employees, we can only keep at the top level 10% of the employees. Although we have 15 employees that we can keep it at the top level, but because this is already fixed, in fixed distribution curve is there and this criteria is already fixed, so we cannot keep it 15 employees. We can keep only 10 employees. So that is what a fixed distribution curve. It improves the biasness and employees are categorized into groups like top 20, middle 60, bottom 60, bottom 20, and it is based on the past performance. So that is why it is known as traditional methods. So traditional methods, the individual past performance is measured. And in modern methods, individual current performance is also measured. So forced distribution method reduces leniency error. Why? Because employees they are placed in a fixed performance category. So both are true and are correctly explains A. Now question number 11. Three statements are given. The first step in SAT is what? It is systematic approach to training. Approach. So first step in SAT is training need analysis. Yes. In systematic approach to training, first the company has to look, is there any need for training or not? They have to analyze. Selection and development of trainers is the fifth step in SAT. So yes, in SAT, we finally after seeing all the after like in all these steps, okay. Last step is selection and development of trainers. Yes, it is correct. And it is used only for external training programs. No, it applies internal training as well. It is not only for external training programs. So one and two are correct and three is wrong. Option B. Okay, so see, SAT it applies to both internal also and external training also. So systematic approach to training is what? It is a structured and logical method that helps first to design that is there any need of training or not. Yes, if you have hired new employees, then you have to provide them training. Then you have to implement the how you will provide trainings, who are the trainers, who are trainees, and then you have to evaluate training programs. That the for what purpose the company has provided you the training. Now that purpose is fulfilled or not. So it ensures that training is effective, efficient, and aligned with organizational goals. So, like example is given of systematic approach to training. So, company has noticed that there's a drop in customer satisfaction. Why there's a drop? Because of poor communication skills. So now company has used a systematic approach to training. So first company will analyze that why there is the communication gap. Then company will design that yes, we have to provide training, communication training to our employees. After that, interaction will be there. Then finally, it will be implemented. The training is provided to employees. And at last, we will check that the training which we have provided, which the company has provided, now the customer feedback is improved or not. All right, so these are all the steps in systematic approach to training. Next, which of the following are motivators as per Herzberg? So achievement, recognition, job security. So achievement is a motivator, motivation factors. Recognition is a motivation factors. But job security is what? It is hygiene factor. So yesterday I told you in when we were doing ABFM, I told you what are Herzberg and motivation factors. So achievement and recognition comes under motivation and job security is a hygiene. So it was asking motivators. So one and two are correct. Next, question number 13. Three statements are given on ERG model. ERG is existence, relatedness, and growth. So statement one, what it says that ERG stands for existence, relatedness, and growth. Yes, it's correct. ERG theory is a modification of Maslow's hierarchy of need. Yes. In Maslow hierarchy of need theory, we have seen five stages that individual will fulfill their needs in a hierarchical order, five stages. But in ERG, we have only three stages. First is existence, second is relatedness, and third is growth. In ERG theory, love and belonging and self-actualization of Maslow's, these are included in a relatedness category? No, these are not included in a relatedness. So 1 and 2 are correct and 3 is wrong. See, physiological and safety are existence, love and belonging, and some part of esteem is under relatedness. Some part of esteem and self-actualization is under growth. Question says that self-actualization is a part of relatedness. No, it is wrong. Next, question number 14. A bank introduces a system where employees they are setting targets jointly with their reporting manager. See, in the question only the answer is there. Employee they are setting targets with their reporting manager. So when the goals are set with the joint efforts of manager and employees, what is that known? What is that set? That is known as management by objectives. Management by objectives. Now, bar says what? It is behaviorally anchored rating scale. In this, the individuals, the employees' past performance is measured. Their past behavior is measured. Past behavior is measured through anchors. Different. It is known as PARS. 360-degree appraisal we have seen. It is appraisal where the we take feedback from all of the people. Suppose we want to do the appraisal of this person. So company will take feedback from clients. Company will take feedback from customers. Company will take feedback from peer members. Company will take feedback from suppliers. Company will take feedback from all other people, not only from the top manager. And assessment centers, this we have done right now. So option B is the correct answer. Now, which of the following correctly defines the compa ratio? So compa ratio is what? It defines its employee's salary. See, compa ratio tells you that like what salary you are provided in the company, that salary is according to the market standard or not. Like the account, okay, and the person is being appointed as an accountant in any company, and the market standard says that the salary of accountant is 45,000. Now, the company is appointing accountant. Now, company is giving 45,000 or not to the accountant. So, it is the salary is provided as per the market standards or not. To check this, there is one formula. Employee salary upon midpoint of salary range means the employee salary is suppose the market standard is 45,000. All right, and employee salary is 30,000. So 30,000 divided by 40,000, 45,000, because the market standard is what? Market standard is 45,000. So we have 30 divided by 45. It means company is paying 66.67% of market standard. That this is compa ratio. The compa ratio basically tells that the salary which the employees are getting, that salary is according to the market standard or not. And to find it, that it is, if it would be 100% means it is according to the market standard. If it is less than 100% means the employee is underpaid. If it is greater than 100%, it is overpaid, employee is overpaid. And if it is exact 100% means employee is paid normally according to the market standard. So this is the formula. So if it is 100% or 1, the employee salary is the midpoint. Below 100%, employee is paid less than the midpoint. Above 100%, employee is paid more than the midpoint. So compa ratio, in short, we say it is the short for comparative ratio. It is a metric that is used to see whether the employee's salary is equal to the midpoint of a salary or not. It helps to assess whether employees are paid fairly or not, according to this formula. In Bloom expectancy theory, what does valence refer to? Valence means how much value is given to the outcome of the individual. So how desirable the outcome is to the individual. The result that the individual is getting, is it okay? Is it okay that individual feels that, okay, I have given my 100% or not? So how desirable the outcome is to the individual of the company. So option C. So we have Bloom's expectancy theory are effort, then instrumentality, then balance. Effort is the performance the individual gives. Instrumentality is the outcome, and valence is what? That how much that outcome is desirable to the individual. Now, 17. Which performance appraisal method is described as placing predetermined percentage of employees into fixed performance categories? Just now we have done this question. Tell me the answer. So just now we have done that top 20, middle 60, bottom 20. It is forced distribution method. Next, three statements are given. This question is on the topic phases of conflict. What does the statement first say? The prelude phase is where the arguments and insult first become openly visible. See, in phases of conflict, total we have 5 phases of conflict. What is the 5 phases? This prelude phase, triggering phase, initiation phase, differentiation, and resolution phase. Now, prelude phase is the phase means different levels of conflict. We can say phases of conflict means the levels of conflict. See, prelude, it is not the starting phase of the conflict. Prelude is a phase where your opinions are not matching, where there is a difference in your opinion, where there is a difference in interest, background, religion. It is a phase which shows that two persons are different to each other and there is lack of coordination. So this stage includes all the factors that might lead to a conflict, but the conflict has not yet started. Then triggering phase. A phase will come when one will get triggered. Like a conflict does not start on its own. There is always a specific event which gives the initiation of conflict. Now, what is that phase? That phase is known as the triggering phase. When the other person gets triggered. Like example is there, Ram and Sham never got along due to their different family background because Ram and Sham both are working in the same company and they are never they are never together. Why? Because they have different perception, they have different backgrounds, they have different thought process. So they are never together. So during Sham presentation, when Sham is giving presentation, at that time Ram suddenly stood up and says and criticized the Sham that Sham has not added the relevant point in the presentation. Sham's presentation is very bad. He does not have good skills to speak. So all, and which actually triggered the conflict. Now now the Ram has triggered Sham. So how Sham will keep quiet? So after this, the Sham will also start fighting. So initiation is the phase where actual conflict starts. This is the phase where actual conflict starts. So initiation with the actual conflict begins. So if in the exam the question comes that what is that phase known where actual conflict starts? So do remember that prelude is not the first phase. Initiation phase is the first phase. Then the differentiation phase will come where both party will try to explain why they are different from each other. They will express their viewpoint. Then at last the resolution phase will come, the phase where all other people will try to resolve your conflict. Since conflict do not lead to positive outcomes if left unresolved. So individuals they have to find a midway solution for resolving the conflict. And this is only possible through compromise and understanding. Alright, so prelude phase is where arguments and insult first become openly. No, it is not. It is a initiation phase. So this statement is wrong. Triggering phase involves a specific event that sets off the conflict. Yes, it is a phase which gives the birth to conflict. Correct. And differentiation phase is a phase where both sides will express their viewpoint. So both 2 and 3 are correct. One is wrong. Next, question number 19. Operational EHRM deals with the daily tasks, administrative functions, payroll, and employee data. Correct. Just now we have seen that operational is a phase where we do our daily routine task. Relational EHRM is what? Which connects the HRM practices, HR activities with the managers. So it is known as social EHRM supports process like recruitment, training, selection. Correct. Transformational EHRM is focused on basic day-to-day HR operations. No, basic day-to-day HR operation is related to operational EHRM, not transformational. This is wrong. 1 and 2 are correct. Okay, so transformational EHRM it deals with strategic HR activities like knowledge management, learning, no, you can say yes, learning sessions, strategic reorientation, not daily operations. Question number 20, assertion and reasoning. So again, assertion and reasoning question comes. So what you have to see? First, you have to see that are these two statements right or wrong? Yes. If the both are correct, then you have to see whether these are related or not. So in McLeod achievement motivation theory, individual McLeod achievement means this is achievement. Individuals with high need for achievement, they prefer tasks that are very easy or completely impossible. Are they do that task which are very easy or very impossible? No. They do that task which are difficult but possible. Difficult task but possible to do. So this is incorrect. Now, need for achievement, individuals are motivated by the desire to demonstrate competence. Yes, they always want to compete with others. They always want that everyone should give them the feedback on their performance. So people with this need want to accomplish tasks, set goals so that they can achieve, and they enjoy challenges. They enjoy challenges, prefer to do tough tasks. All right, so this is wrong and this is correct. So A is false and R is true. Option D. Okay, so this is McLeod achievement motivation theory. Now, achievement we have seen, they prefer challenging tasks. Affiliation is what people with such kind of need, they always want to have control on, they always want to make good relations with other. So people with high need, they prioritize teamwork, friendship, social interaction. And need for power, it indicates that people which with such type of need, they always want to control others' life. They always want to control others. The capacity is to inspire or influence the behavior of other people. Now, question number 21, Batna. Batna used in conflict management and negotiation stands for. What is the full form of Batna? Basically, it is asking. So, full form for Batna is best alternative to a negotiated agreement. Now, Batna, why Batna is used? Batna is used when you're not able to resolve a conflict, when you are not able to find a midway solution for resolving conflict. So this is used in case of the finding solutions, that is known as plan B. Okay, so Bhatna is what? That is an alternate way to resolve conflict. So BATNA stands for Best Alternative to a Negotiated Agreement. That it is a negotiation, it is a concept that comes from negotiation theory that helps to understand their best option. So that if you know that you like example is given in the question. Suppose you want to purchase a car. You want to purchase a price of a car. You have already decided in your mind that if this seller will not give me car at rupees 10 lakh, then I will purchase it from different shop. I have already a price set in my mind. So simple terms, BATNA is what? It is a backup plan, a alternative plan, or the next best alternative, next best choice you have in your mind if things don't work out according to you. So it gives you a support because when you know your best alternative, like imagine you are negotiating the price of a car. Your partner might be that you have another car in mind at a similar price, or you could wait for a better one later. So if the seller is not offering the car at the fair price to you, then you can say that you have one already backup plan in your mind. You can go to somewhere else, you can buy from some other place, or you can wait for a better one. So knowing your partner is important. Why? Because it helps you to make informed decision, so that the seller will not seller may not cheat you. You can take proper decisions. Okay, it gives you more power because you are not dependent on reaching an agreement. You can take your decisions well. So avoid agreeing to bad deals. Be confident in your choices, knowing that you have a good alternative. Now, question number 22. In the Thomas Kilmann conflict model, which approach reflects high assertiveness and high cooperativeness? Both are high. Means assertiveness means what? That you are fulfilling your wishes. Means fulfilling your wishes. And cooperativeness means fulfilling the other party wishes as well. Other party wishes, high assertiveness and high cooperativeness. Is it competing? Is it compromising, avoiding, or collaborating? So in collaboration is what means you are coming together. Assertiveness is also high, means you are also trying to fulfill your wish. Okay. And cooperativeness is also high. You are trying to fulfill the other party wish at the expense of your. So collaborating is there. So Thomas Kilmann has given that we can one can resolve a conflict through 5 stages. Okay, five stages are given in conflict model. First is competing. Either first is that you can compete it with other person. First option is suppose two-person are having conflict. First is either you can compete. You will say I am correct. The other will say no, I am correct. I am right, you are wrong. So assertiveness is high and cooperation is low. Means you are trying to prove yourself correct and you are saying that other person is wrong. So here assertiveness is high. Only one can win and it would be definitely me. Second is collaborating. Collaborating means both are saying, okay, let's do 50-50, let's do together. So both are coming together. So high assertiveness is there and high cooperation means we can come together, we can fulfill the need of both the person together. Avoiding is don't indulge in that activity. You are seeing that now we can have a big fight. Okay, so it's better it's better to leave that conversation and stay away. So you are avoiding means assertiveness is very low and cooperation is also low. So you are avoiding like you are saying, can we talk about this sometime later? Accommodating is what means you are saying that okay, let's do it what you are saying. You are right, I am wrong. Let's do it in your way. So let's just do it your way. So I am saying that you are right, I am wrong. It means my assertiveness is low and cooperation is high. And compromising is what? Here we both are compromising little bit. You are also compromising, I am also compromising. So medium assertiveness is there, medium cooperation is there. All right. So see, in difference between collaborating and compromising is what here what we are saying. You are also correct. I am also correct. Okay. Let's do it in your way. Let's do it in my way. So we both will get what we want. That is total 100%. But here we are compromising 50. I am also compromising 50. You are also compromising 50. So can we just meet on the middle on this? Means can we come together 50-50%? That is medium assertiveness, medium cooperation. Now the question was telling high assertiveness and high cooperativeness. So both are high, that is collaborating. Question number 23. Five statements are given to you. Statement first says HRM deals with managing employees, including hiring, training, compensation. Yes, correct. HRD, see, difference between HRM and HRD is what? Development is a process which is an ongoing activity. And management is it is a broader concept. It includes HRD also. So we can say HRD is a part of HRM. So HRD focuses mainly on developing employee skill, correct. HRD, it is a subset of HRM. Yes, HRD is what? It is a subset of HRM. And HRM is a superset of HRD. HRM is concerned with administrative tasks, promotions, and record keeping, correct. HRM and HRD together help organizations mature in managing people. So this is also correct. So all the okay. See, statement one is correct. Statement two is correct. Statement three is correct. But statement four, what it says that HRM is only concerned with administrative tasks like promotion. No, in HRM, all the activities are included, not only administrative. So this is wrong, and five is correct. So one, two, three, and five are correct. So one, two, three, and five are correct, and four is incorrect. All right, done. Next, question number 24. Question on career roles. So in Delton, see, career roles are given by three people. First is Delton, Thompson, and Price. Which stage involves individual defining direction of the entire organization and developing long-term vision as part of top management? So total four stages are given. Career roles by Dilton, Thompson, and Price in 1997 given total four stages. These stage it includes from the basic level, like apprenticeship, it is the first level. Then colleague comes second level, mentor third level, and sponsor is fourth level. Apprentice is what? It is just the beginning of the career. Individual is doing routine work. Individual has like any person has entered in the company. Now that person has entered, that person is a fresher for the company. So now the company will provide the guidance, company will act as a mentor, company will provide mentorship. And at this stage, the individual needs to accommodate himself to a certain degree of dependency. So individual is 100% dependent on the mentor. So whatever the mentor will do, whatever the senior manager will say, that person will have to follow. After apprenticeship, next stage comes colleague. Now in this stage, now this person will start making independent decisions. Now this person will give independent contribution, but still this person would be under the mentorship of a senior manager. Mentors are what? Now third stage is what? Mentor. Now this person will come at a position where this individual will act as a mentor for other people, for the freshers. So this stage signifies the beginning of a complex function. Individual develops ideas, okay, must learn to assume responsibility. And the last stage is what? That is the sponsor stage. So at this stage, individual will broaden his skill. Now at sponsor stage, individual, this person will give share their experience with other people. At this stage, individual wants that everyone should come and they should give me respect, they should acknowledge me. So he is required to define the direction in which the entire organization is developing. So he is now a part of the top management. So this is the highest level in the career role. That is what it says. The individual defining the direction of the entire organization and developing long-term vision. So long-term vision as part of top management comes under sponsors. Done? Now, next question. Question on Johari window. The Johari window quadrant that represents information known to self but not known to other is known as what is known to self? What is the thing that you know about yourself but others don't know about you? So four quadrants are given to you. The self-awareness quadrants it is known as. And this is given by whom? The concept of Johari window, it is given by Loft and Ingham in 1973. So just like we do SWOT analysis of the company, like we find the strength of the company, we see what are the weakness in the company. If any new opportunities are coming, we are grabbing that opportunity, and we are also making our company aware of new threat and danger. Likewise, the person, they have to understand their SWOT. Means understanding self-help in self-development is using one's potential better. So how you can develop yourself by understanding your SWOT analysis, by doing your SWOT analysis. And it is done with the concept of Johari window given by Lofton Ingham. So what is the thing that you know about yourself and others also know you? Like you are a banker. You know this, and other people, those who are working with you, your relatives, your friends, they also know that you are a good banker. So that thing is known as arena. Now, what is the thing that you know about yourself and other persons don't know about you? Like you are a good singer, you know about yourself, but the place where you are working, they don't know that you are a good singer. So what is that thing? That is known as closed. Okay, closed means hidden or faced. Not known to self, known to others. What is that thing that you don't know about yourself, but others know about you? And that thing is known as blind. Like, for example, you are a manipulative person. You don't accept this thing. You say that, no, I'm not manipulative. I don't manipulate any other person. But with your actions, with your words, with everything, it is clear that you are a manipulative person. You manipulate other people. So other knows well that you are a manipulative, but you are not accepting this fact. And dark, it is the thing which you also don't know about yourself, and other people also don't know about yourself. All right, so this is known as Johari window, concept of Johari window. And from this 110%, okay, I'm giving you assurance that question will come. Every year, the question comes from Johari window in every cycle. And this time also, the question will come from Johari window, either in the case study format or in this format. So that's all for today. So we have done total 25 question as of now. So one request from you all, if you feel sessions are helpful, okay, do like the session. No matter whose session you are liking, if you feel that session is helpful to you, it gives you any kind of knowledge, then please like the session. Subscribe this channel and share it with others as well. So next Sunday also, we will bring questions, Macmillan MCQs on new module or new topic. So stay tuned with us. Do subscribe the Oliveboard channel. All right, so let's meet in another session. Till then, take care, everyone. Goodbye.